Hey you guys, Miss R here. So I wanted to show you how to do a contour drawing by measuring out your object and how to go about doing that. So I'm kind of mixing in contour drawing with observation drawing. And the reason why is when I look at an object, I like to use my pencil to measure out the object just so I know that I'm getting the accurate proportion. So how I go about doing that, here I have my object that I did cross contour lines on. And before I do my contour line, which means one line, no shading or anything like that, I'm gonna just measure out. So when we do our observation drawing and we're measuring out our objects, we have a couple quick tips and tricks to do before we start drawing it out. So first off, make sure that your posture is good. Make sure your back is nice and straight, you're sitting up. I cross my legs a lot, but it's best that you just nice straight posture, okay? And then I take my arm, make sure that there's no bending whatsoever going on. It is just straight, just nice and straight. And then I take the tip of my pencil head and measure it on the edge of the object. And I close my left eye just so I can get an accurate measurement. And then I pinch where the other edge of the object ends. So this is measuring the left side, left for me. This is marking where the right is. And then I go in, and this is where the second angle comes in handy. Put my pencil down, I mark. So there I have my edge, okay? Then I go in and I do the same for top to bottom. Right about there. So I call these my boundary lines. So I know that I need to make my contour line in those boundaries. So first off, when we're doing contour, I want to look at where the outer outline is and start with that first. So I know here, directly in front of me in this section, okay, so that's where I'm starting off at. He dips down, he goes back up to the boundary line, comes around, and it's very hard. You want to sketch these out sometimes, but you just want to do a nice contour line. It's so hard to not sketch it out. I know it bends in, goes to that boundary line, then it comes back up to the boundary line, dives in just a tiny bit before going back up. Okay? Now, where to start off first? I like to do my horizon lines there, okay? Going around instead of vertical top to bottom. It doesn't matter where you start. It's more about your comfort zone. I like to start with that because it helps me understand where the curvature is. So when it comes to the vertical lines, I know where to meet it and where the bending happens. So that's the method to my madness. But here I go. You can also measure where it kind of starts if you want. If you don't want to be that analytical of thinking, then don't do that. Do what's in your comfort zone. But we're going to put in our lines, and now you're mimicking the lines as you see it. And remember, it's that 50-50 looking back and forth, back and forth. And I know that it bends more up that way. This one is going more that way. This is where I start to see the top there. My paper keeps moving because I'm really trying to just do contour. Just really trying. I am a shader. That is a fact. And I have that inner circle there, so it actually starts, and I'm noticing that I dipped a little bit too much. So that's why we do these contour drawings. You kind of notice things a little bit more about the attributes of what you're drawing. All right, so now I'm starting on my vertical lines. I know this section goes there. I know this one meets over here. He disappears on this end. And I have another one that just slightly disappears there. Then I have that one that goes on the edge there. This one wraps more in the front. This one is more widespread and gets skinnier. This one disappears more on the edge. And there you have it. Here's my contour apple, cross contour. Make sure you always label. And sign your name. There you have it. There is my cross contour drawing. This is a nice little exercise just to get your brain trained to look at the object more, because we tend to look at what we're drawing instead of looking at the object all the time. So make sure you are practicing that 50-50 method, okay? All right, let's get our cross contouring on.